At the edge of a small village, there stood a mountain so tall that its peak disappeared into the clouds. It was said no one had ever reached the top, and many believed no one ever would. But for Mia, that mountain wasn't just a challenge, it was a dream. When Mia was a little girl, her father would tell her stories about the sunrise from the mountain's peak. Sunrise so beautiful it painted the sky with gold and crimson. One day, he'd say, "You'll see it for yourself." But when her father passed away, the dream became hers to carry. Everyone in the village told her it was impossible. The mountain was too steep, the winds too fierce. But Mia refused to listen. She knew her father's words, "Every step forward is a victory." And so, one morning, with nothing but courage and determination, Mia began her climb. The path was steep and treacherous. Loose rocks threatened to send her tumbling back down, and the biting wind made every step harder. But Mia pressed on, repeating her father's words like a mantra. Every step forward is a victory. She wasn't climbing for anyone else. She was climbing to prove to herself that she could. That persistence could conquer even the tallest mountain. There were moments when the mountain seemed to fight back. She slipped, her hands bled, and exhaustion crept into her bones. Every fall whispered the same question: why don't you just give up? As night fell, a storm forced Mia to take shelter in a cold, damp cave, alone and scared. She wondered if the villagers were right. Maybe she wasn't strong enough. Maybe the mountain was too much for her. But then, something caught her eye. The walls of the cave were covered in carvings, messages left by those who had climbed before her. Some were simple: "Don't stop." Others were heartfelt: "The view is worth it." In that moment, Mia realized she wasn't alone. Others had faced the same challenges, the same doubts. Their words became her strength. If they could keep going, so could she. With renewed energy, Mia stepped back into the storm. The path was steeper, the air thinner, but nothing could stop her now. Step by step, she climbed higher, until finally, Mia reached the top. The sunrise was everything her father had described and more. It wasn't just a view, it was a victory. It was proof that persistence could overcome anything. When Mia returned, she shared her journey with the villagers. Her story wasn't just about climbing a mountain. It was about showing everyone that the impossible is only impossible until it's done. Life's challenges are like mountains, tall and intimidating. But with persistence, even the tallest peaks can be conquered. Remember, every step forward is a victory. Keep climbing, the view is worth it. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs a little hope today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next week for more uplifting stories.